received the invitation today.
4 months. I don't know why you wanted to get married.
Morel, I can't help it. It's my work. I've been invited to speak. I can't say no.
That's your problem. You can't say no to anybody.
Why do we have this same argument every time I have to leave?
You have a wife and child.
And a career. I have to fulfill my destiny.
Your destiny. Oh, my goodness, I am sorry, my lord.
Why is it I'm respected by the rest of the world and ridiculed in my own home?
Because you spend more time with the rest of the world. You have a son who hardly knows you.
My son loves me. I have to be going.
Take up engineering. Have 50 men under me. May come true someday. Anything's possible.
Come on, Flynn, let us in. We've got to get... Come on, you shit! Open this door! Flynn! Open the door, Flynn!
Errol, do you love me?
Yes. Of course I do.
Just thought of an idea. How we can get rid of Flynn once and for all.
Flynn, be in my office at 9 o'clock in the morning. Must be heartbreaking for your father. A world-famous biologist, a man...
Don't speak to me of heartbreak. And look at that suit.
Tentatively embracing failure at the bottom of his class. Hopefully, you'll learn from the regretful thing I'm about to do.
What's your daddy gonna say, Flynn?
I say, Flynn, if you had a job, my father would for some ship, man. I'll just take my foil back, Flynn.
It'll be 5 shillings a week, first week in advance.
I'm waiting for my father to send me some money. He's Professor Theodore Flynn. It should be here in about a week or two.
Well, do you have any money at all?
No.
In regard to the first few weeks' rent, we may have to come to some arrangement.
How's it going, Flynn? My tongue feels like a glue pot.
You'll get used to it.
Victim from the boardroom. You know, all the bigwigs meet.
Miss Taylor, will you please take care of that telephone immediately?
Yes, Mr. Hollingsworth.
I hate sucking up to anyone. Even a stamp. You know, one day I'm going to buy a white suit.
What do you want one of them for?
Well, it's a symbol. You get respect. Look at our boss man, Hollingworth.
He gets respect because he owns the company, not because he wears a white suit.
Yes, but unless they notice you, you're nothing, are you?
Anyway, shows up all the dirt.
The trick is you don't let them get close enough to notice.
You know something, Flynn? You have a unique view of the world.
We're all in the gutter, Dixon, but some of us are looking at the stars. Being noticed is everything. Look at the stars. You notice them. You think of them. Dream of them. Become them.
I wired London with the shipping details.
What about the buttons on the wall? Flynn, sir. Errol.
Our man down there, please come back on the job by tomorrow.
Well, I'm telling you, he noticed me.
You are full of yourself, Flynn. What's this then? Writing letters in company time?
It's to my father.
Dear father, congratulations are in store. I've just been promoted to the assistant to the general manager. You're a bigger liar than I am.
It's not a lie, it just hasn't happened yet.
Well, don't hold your breath. There is another way of getting your white suit. If you're interested.
I hope you know what we're doing.
Stick the kitty back in the tin Monday morning. No one's the wiser, and we're a few quid richer. Go for it, Flynn. Clean 'em up.
Me?
Well, you told me you'd be the best snooker player in Tasmania.
Yes, well, after he lost his arm in an accident.
Do either of you have an explanation for this?
I think you'd better ask Flynn.
Who?
Never put anyone in. If you do, you put yourself in.
happy 18th birthday. Your recent promotion has made your mother and I very proud. I always knew you were destined for great things. You are now one step closer.
Hey, that clipping's about my father.
Nothing of value in a newspaper, son. They're only good as a blanket. Help for wiping your ass.
My father's Professor Theodore Flynn. He's a biologist. World famous.
Oh, fellas, we've got a celebrity in our midst. Well, the son of. I'm famous too. You might have heard of me grandfather, Henry Lawson. And he's Shakespeare's nephew. Not forgetting Harry here. He lived with Nellie Melba. He once fought Les Darcy and Jack Dempsey on the same night. And beat them both. Right, Harry? There, you see? We're all famous here, son.
Sorry to drop in unannounced.
Your mate didn't think much of that little scratch you gave him. So I'm gonna even things up a bit, sport.
Oh, great mansion of my fate. I certainly wasn't cut out to suffer the cancer of boredom, was I? If the hat fits, wear it, Flynn. Wear it in.
I told Mummy and Daddy I couldn't think of anything else I wanted.
We are anything we want to be. I feel like a butler already.
Can I help you?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Penelope.
Happy birthday to you.
You wounded?
I had to crash through the gates of heaven to get here.
Yes, sir. Yes. Quite beautiful. Jolly good.
Yes. Some cufflinks.
Of course, sir.
It's not who you are that's important. It's what you look like.
Errol? I thought you was a goner.
I think he was taking me for somebody else.
No, Errol Flynn, the son of Professor Theodore Flynn.
Listen, piss off. I'm busy.
Do you know that, Mum?
Well, you're not going to believe this, but he's the grandson of Henry Lawson. Hunting accident in Africa.
Oh.
Yes, a runaway elephant, wild panther, savage natives. An extensive search party combed the jungle for months before finally finding one of my mother's earrings.
So they never found the bodies?
No, that's why I'm still unable to claim my rightful inheritance. Well, I'll keep searching. I must have some evidence of their fate. I mean, even if I could just find one of the old deer's legs.
I'm sorry, Errol. I think it's a very funny story.
Story?
Yes. Haven't you heard? Your father's addressing the Royal Society in London next month. It was in yesterday's newspaper. Why don't you just tell me the truth? Don't you trust me?
The truth is, I believe I have a destiny. I just don't know what it is, or how to get there. Yet. I must go down to the sea again, to the lonely sea in the sky.
What's that?
Something my father used to read me as a child.
You never mention your mother.
I hate my mother.
Errol?
She disgraced my father.
So you ran away from home?
Well, many times, actually. Took a while before I succeeded.
Oh.
You know, one thing I've learned. If the world doesn't give you an opportunity, you must create one. Inevitable. Destiny calls.
Errol? Mummy and Daddy would like to meet you.
Of course, there will be another war.
War? Who with? Why, Germany, of course. Gave them a bad enough whipping the last time. And look at the economy. They're finished.
I tell you, the smart investments are in iron and textiles.
Then perhaps we should persuade the Hun to have another crack at us. Had that Charles Chauvel fellow at me lately about this moving pictures industry?
Take my advice. Stay with stocks and bonds. War or no war.
And what do you think, Mr. Flynn? Mr. Flynn?
War. Well, it's certainly an interesting... well, I really don't think anyone knows if there's going to be another war in Europe. But, well, I know that they've been finding gold in New Guinea.
Gold? Indeed.
Yes, apparently, they've been finding nuggets, well, the size of fists. I'm actually in the process of organizing an expedition myself.
Oh, are you, indeed?
Yes. I'm looking for backers.
Oh, shame. I appear to have left my checkbook back at the office.
I hear the place is a rogue's paradise.
Cutthroats, thieves, fortune hunters.
Over to you, Mr. Flynn.
I, sir, am a businessman.
A businessman? Well, perhaps you should tell us a little about yourself. I'm sure we're all very intrigued.
Well, it's actually a very long story. My mother and father were killed in a hunting accident in Africa. An extensive search party combed the jungle for months. Nothing was found.
More gravy, anyone? Penny Flynn? Your thoughts? You're miles away. It's like I'm here on my own.
I was actually just thinking about New Guinea.
You're not serious about all that, are you?
I've never been more serious.
Why?
Well, I have to get there. I could make a fortune with all that gold.
But once we're married, we can have all the money we need.
Yes, I know. It's just something... Penelope, you know I love you.
Yeah, but what about children? After tonight, who knows?
I've never really thought about having children before.
We could get married and you could work for Daddy.
Yes, I'm sure he'd find that very amusing.
What do you want?
I don't know. Father, the high and mighty moguls of Sydney are clawing at me, demanding to invest in me and my ideas. New Guinea and I will get on famously, I'm certain of it. I adore the unknown. It seems familiar to me. I'm going into the darkness to confront myself. I have gambled one destiny against another. Still, if we play our cards right, we only live once. For some of us, that's enough.
What do you need? Something raising? Three? You're welcome. You in the one. You're looking.
Gentlemen. How do you do? A whiskey, if I may. Thank you.
The time of the fancy dress party start.
Anyone mind if I join in? Well, boys, I really can't believe my luck. A royal flush.
That's your second in 25 minutes.
Sir, are you calling me a cheat? Good. Well, I think I might be going now. If that's all right.
Let him go. I said let him go.
Hey, Simon, more whiskey.
I had thought of a way out from this. Why did you help me?
I like the way you dress. So, young man, what brings you here?
I intend to make my fortune and then, go home to get married. If she'll still have me, of course.
Why worry? By the time you get back, you'll be too old to, that's if you're lucky enough to get back.
Is that your story?
Yeah. What is your story? My story? What is my story? Yes. Well, that is far too long and complex to go into at this precise time, so I will say good night to you, gentlemen. The young man will be paying for the refreshments. So charming to meet you. Good night. Can I buy you a drink?
Thanks.
Two, please.
What's his name?
Riker.
And who is he?
Lester's dead. Nobody knows. These are all going back to Washington. Defense Department. They're doing a little research. There's some other people here, too. If there's another war, it won't be restricted to Europe. Be careful who you associate with.
Hey, the young man is in a hurry.
Well, no point wasting any time. I'm on my way to recruit some labor.
You will get robbed. Let me do it for you.
Helping me again?
Yes? But it'll cost you 50% of what I say for you, okay? It was more expensive than I thought. Good, strong men. 20 for you. 50-50, 20 for me, right? Okay for you?
Okay.
That's good. You feel like schnapps? Here. Right.
I love the way he gives me my own money. He's so gracious.
Break a leg. seem determined to get yourself killed.
Your whole
You care for a drink? Yes, I know. Yeah. Could be our last. I'm heading back to Washington. You gonna stay here? You don't have much choice, do I? I go back without him bloody go. Well, good luck. Take care. Thanks. Goodbye, 1929. Hello, 1930.
Gently embracing failure.
You know, one day, hopefully,
You'll learn.
you know something, Flynn?
Yes, son. Your recent promotion has made your mother and I very proud.
The truth is, I believe I have a destiny. We're all in the gap. Happy birthday what it is. To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Father Henry has seen or Flynn. Well, thanks. Oh, fellas, we got a celebrity.
Well, son.
Why don't you just tell me the truth? Don't you trust me? Don't you trust me? Don't you trust me?
I've got an idea.
Is this as good as your other ideas?
I know where we can find some gold. Thing is, I need your help.
And what do I get out of it?
50% of whatever we find.
Okay.
Hold it right there. Hold it.
Go,
Okay.
come on, quick!
Go, quick. Quick,
this is funny.
Come on, both of you, quick.
No, I haven't got all day.
Gun, press it. Come on. Ah, so throw it sharp, you bastard. Okay. Okay, come down. Hands on head. Come on, quick. Come on, quick. Come on. Come on, quick. Wait for me, bastard. Whoa! Oh.
What is it they want? They have a penchant for white flesh. I think yours is more succulent than mine.
Must be something we can give him. Control yourself. That stance of yours will get us all hung.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Let's go. Nothing personal, old chum.
Not all of us can have a dick like a tree trunk. Good night.
Flynn? Mr. Flynn?
Where am I?
Well, you're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Flynn. You may live to regret that you survived the malaria. You're charged with murder.
Roger, where are you, you bastard?
Mr. Flynn. Mr. Flynn. Where's your counsel?
I'm defending myself.
Let's get it over with, Stars.
Why don't they believe me? Everybody else does.
Oh, Mr. Flynn, you may call your first witness.
I request an adjournment.
What for?
My principal witness is unavailable.
Then call another.
He's the only one. I'm expecting him to turn up at any time.
Where exactly is he?
I don't know. My case rests on the premise of self-defense. This man was my companion. He was there when it happened. I intend using his evidence to prove...
All right, Mr. Flynn, I get the picture. But I'm not prepared to wait around until he does so. Now, either put up or shut up.
And so, my good sir, I throw myself at your mercy. I am an innocent man, a victim of a tragic and unfortunate series of events. Today I received a wire from my father, Professor Theodore Flynn, honorary member of the British Institute of Biology, if I may. Son, tell them you're the greatest son a father could have. A boy who's never told a lie in his life. Your poor dying mother's last wish is that she sees you again before she dies. It's the only thing that keeps her hanging on. Though every hour sees her slipping further and further away. Dear beloved son, tell them you are innocent. We know that. And so does God. My case rests.
Very moving, Mr. Flynn. After weighing the evidence submitted to me, and taking into account the circumstances, and this additional plea, I find you guilty as charged. Take him away.
You can't do it! Under the law, I'm innocent! I'm telling you, I'm innocent! Oh! I tell you, I mean, I refuse to...
How much will it cost? To buy justice.
More than you can afford.
That's like you. Back to you. Dear Penelope, I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. I came to New Guinea thinking I could strike it rich and prove myself. Make myself worthy of you. Instead, my dreams have been shattered. Due to unforeseen circumstances, I will not be returning to Australia for a very long time. Please know that I loved you with all my heart. Love, Errol.
Ellen, I have a boat waiting.
Looks pretty wild down there. It's not going to stop us from figuring it over. Who is this guy?
There's some crazy kid I met in the jungle.
He's a natural. You know, why don't you send some of this stuff to your pals out in Hollywood?
Cut it.
Okay.
That's the guy I'm interested in.
saved your bloody skin. It stopped you rotting in jail. What do I get out of it?
I thanked you, didn't I? Anyway, I don't know what you're complaining about. You've certainly made enough out of me as it is. That little extra you made when you negotiated on my behalf. For the natives.
Pennies. A few pennies. Chicken shit. Let's have a little drink, huh? Prost.
I've heard some stories about you.
Oh, yeah? And what kind of stories have you heard about me?
That you're a spy.
Do I look like a spy to you? Don't be so ridiculous. I was a performer in a transvestite bar in Dusseldorf. Ah, I'm joking. I'm on the run from the police. I killed a man in Hanover.
Bullshit. Oh, you don't believe me, huh? You don't believe anything.
So, young rich boy, what are you going to do with your gold?
I'm going to marry Penelope and have lots of children.
Oh, how sweet. Oh, how nice and bourgeois for you, yes.
You?
I don't have any gold.
If you did.
There's still a few things left for me to do. There is something on the horizon that will change our lives forever. It is a big, fat bitch on heat called Hitler. So his wife said to him, Heinz, I can't bear this stutter. Why don't you do something about it? He says, all right, darling, I will go to see the doctor. So he goes to the doctor. He says, doctor, what can I do with my stutter? So the doctor says, open your flies. He says, my God, I've never seen such a huge schwanz. What you have to do, you snip a bit off, and then you'll be normal. Like other people. So he goes, snip, sews it up, very neat, heals it beautifully. Goes to his wife. His wife is so happy now. He's so elegant at parties, speak normal, but at night, she says, oh, Heinz, I miss the old schwanz. Could you have it back? I don't mind if you have the stutter. He says, oh, okay, darling, I go to doctor. My wife, she's so unhappy that I don't have my old schwanz. Could you please sew it on again? Maybe you've got it preserved. And the doctor says, I'm afraid I cannot do something. Oh, you understand, huh? You understand the joke? So you done himself, right? Good, yeah? You don't get it, huh? Okay. You put in a slow. Go slow. If you spin a drop, there's a penalty, which I will not say what it is. Okay, slowly. Get back. Yeah, that's it. Soles of your feet together. That's it. Ah, you spill everything. Dampf. You salty, you stink of alcohol. Come on. That's it. Yeah. Ah, you salty. Let me wipe the alcohol from you. You want the rest of it? Ah, you're not strong enough. Strong boy. Not quite strong enough.
Dear Father, I write to you from the top of the world. I have landed back in Sydney with my pockets filled with gold. More money than I thought possible. I must remember to send you some. Everywhere I go, Father, people cry for me. Sometimes because of me. I appear to have a profound effect on them. But success is good for me, even proving beneficial to my constitution. Chilled champagne is good for the nerves. The best food on earth makes you confident and fit. You'd be pleased if you saw me in the peak of condition. Shiny hair, white clear eyes, putting on a bit of weight here and there. Oh, I knew I'd go this way, Father. I knew I'd become like this, famous, capable of amusing people. The world is just my sort of audience, don't you think? Oh, you'd be happy with the way I'm living these days, Father. Celebrated, enjoyed. I've found the way at last. But you know, for all the champagne and oysters, what I'd give to once again sit with our family in Hobart, with everyone laughing and feeling secure, I think I prefer that.
Behind the plow, the sweat fell from his brow, but look at him right now. And once he used to love me, I was happy then. He used to take care of me. Won't you bring him back again? 'Cause ever since the world began, a woman's got to have a man. Forgetting him, you see, means you're forgetting me, like my forgotten man.
I was actually just thinking about New Guinea. I can make a fortune with all that gold.
But once we're married, we can have all the money we need.
You know I love you.
And what about children?
I never really thought about having children before.
So, young rich boy, what are you going to do with your gold?
I'm going to marry Penelope and have lots of children.
Oh, how sweet.
know how nice and bourgeois for you.
Or you get married and you can work for Daddy.
Yes, I'm sure he'd find that very amusing.
We're only human. We all disappoint each other.
Excuse me, young man. Do you have a light?
Yes. It'll cost you.
What are you doing?
I want my money. This is not what we agreed upon.
Oh, come on. You had a good time,
We were
too.
talking about double that.
Who do you think you are? You're nothing. Just take the money and go.
Take it. Take it all. Take anything. Just get out of here.
You know, Father, I have finally decided to become a tremendous success. What do you think of that for an idea? Drop me a line.
My gorge rises at it. Here hung those lips that I had kissed. I know how oft.
Thank you, Nigel. We'll, let you know.
Next.
Name?
Errol Flynn.
All right, Harold. Proceed.
Errol.
What?
My name's not Harold, it's Errol. E-R-R-O-L, Errol Flynn.
I'm sorry, Mr. Flynn. Do go on.
I'm afraid I didn't quite catch your name.
Ernest Holloway. You may have heard of me.
No, I can't say that I have. I'm willing to take a risk on you.
Mr. Flynn, please proceed. You're making me hate you before you've even begun. What have you prepared?
It's a piece I wrote myself.
Found nothing in Shakespeare that equaled it, I suppose.
Yes, something like that. You ask me who I am, where I'm going, what I want. Well, it's like this. I am on a journey to front the essentials of life, to see if I can learn what it has to teach. And above all, not to discover, when I come to die, that I have not lived. For I will live deeply. I am going to drive life into a corner and reduce it to its lowest terms. And if I find it mean, I shall know its meanness. And if I find it sublime, well, I shall know it by experience. And not
Thank you, Mr. Flynn, but your style of acting isn't suited to the theater. You hardly look as if you're acting at all. I suggest you decide on another profession. Maybe writing. The world is short of Shakespeare's.
Next. About Charles Chevelle's new talkie picture?
In the wake of the bounty.
Yes. He's bringing some unknown actor up from Melbourne to play the role of Fletcher Christian.
What's his name?
John Simon.
Never heard of him.
No, but he has. That's just it.
And what does he look like?
Who knows?
Next.
Sydney Central Station. End of the line.
John Simon?
I'm John Simon.
Welcome to Sydney, Mr. Simon. I'm from Mr. Chevelle's office.
Oh, really? Well, this is wonderful. I didn't expect anyone to meet me.
I'm afraid Mr. Chevelle's been called away and won't be in the office till later this afternoon.
Oh.
A drink, maybe?
Certainly, Mr. Hall. I'll tell Mr. Chevelle that you telephoned. Thank you. Yes.
My name is John Simon. I believe you're expecting me.
Oh, yes, Mr. Simon. Welcome to Sydney. Would you like a seat?
No, it's all right. I've been sitting down all night.
Your train must have been very early. Mr. Chevelle isn't here yet.
Is the contract here? Maybe I could sign it and get all of this messy business out of the way.
Mr. Chevelle did want to see you.
He's probably expecting me to make outrageous demands. I'm quite happy to sign the contract now. I trust you people. Mr. Chevelle is a man of ethics, and so is John Simon. The pen.
Oh.
The contract.
But your name?
John Simon is my stage name. Now that I'm to be a film star, I need something a little more interesting. Do you like it?
Yes. Errol Flynn. Very nice.
How long will Mr. Chevelle be?
About an hour.
My God, whatever will we do to fill in the time?
Miss Sims, are you in there?
Oh, Mr. Chevelle. Oh, I'm sorry. The lock must be playing up.
Ken Hall telephone?
Mr. Chevelle.
I'm John Simon.
Oh, yes, Mr. Simon. welcome to Sydney.
Mrs. Chevelle?
I trust the train journey was bearable.
Yes, indeed.
I'll get you a drink before we get down to business, eh, Mr. Simon?
Oh, but Mr. Simon has already signed, sir.
Oh, I see. In a hurry for started, Mr. Simon?
My father always said, get the hard things done first. Now, did you mention a drink by chance?
Yes. Yes. To be or not to be? That is the question. Mr. Christian? Whether 'tis nobler in mind to suffer.
I am, in fact, a direct descendant of Fletcher Christian.
Really? My goodness, what a coincidence.
Good publicity, Charles. Yes, Ken, I know. Fascinating.
Is there something the matter, Mr. Chevelle?
Mm-hmm.
You just look so very different than you look on stage.
I do wear a lot of stage makeup. Ah. What have you seen me in?
He's already, Mr. Bell. I'll call you back.
Who is this imposter? I'm John Simon.
Yes, I know.
Errol?
Yes?
I'd like you to meet some of the film's backers. Harold and Deirdre Walker.
How do you do?
Oh, yes. A businessman.
Mr. Flynn.
We're ready, Mr. Chauvel. Oh, thank you. Yes, Mr. Flynn will go a long way.
Really?
I take no credit for finding him. He, in fact, found me.
It's a pity he didn't have similar luck trying to locate his poor mother's body. It's all over the jungle, you know. Not wounded this time.
Nothing visible. I think we need to talk.
Errol, I'd like you to meet James. My husband.
Pleased to meet you.
That's a beautiful bracelet.
Yes, actually, it's quite similar to one that was stolen from me.
Well, maybe it wasn't stolen. Maybe it was just borrowed for a reason.
Maybe.
Mr. Flynn, we're ready for you.
I hope you'll both be very happy.
You too.
Roll. Mark it. 28, take one. And action.
We are become self-made villains. So long as we live, we are hunted men.
You exaggerate, sir. There'll be lovely islands of plenty where we can't be found.
Aye. But unfortunately, we cannot escape from ourselves, nor from our own contempt. The die has been cast, Edward Young, and there is no turning back. The future holds the most awful adventure of all. Worse than the gallows.
9:30 Monday, catch up with the hottest new show on television. Sarah Jessica Parker stars in Sex and the City. This week, the 30-somethings explore the world of the 20-somethings with mixed degrees of satisfaction. See what all the fuss is about 9:30 Monday on Sex and the City. Coming up next, a news break followed by Walker.